Today's theme is confession. So I'm going to do some confessions, probably 10 of them for you. 10 confessions, yes. 10 confessions for you guys. And some of them are actually new, and some of them are older, but I'll tell you. Number 1. This actually was just started yesterday. It's about these 2 rocks. This one's my lucky rock, and it's just a hobby for me, actually. What I'm doing, seriously, this rock, see how, like this, and it's so soft right here. And it used to be, seriously, like, all bumpy on here. And now, see, look at that. I don't know if you can really notice it. But the bottom's kind of uneven. I can't do the bottom because it's 2 little layers things. But the top, I just go like this. And yesterday, there was this one thing for, it's called the mixer. And there's 2 elementary schools. My elementary school and the other elementary school in our little group thing. We have elementary school, middle school, and high school. I know some of you guys don't have a middle school, but I do. So the 2 elementary schools go together in the one middle school, and then after that we go into the one high school. So we usually have a lot of things where we like mix together. It was the mixer, so we mix together and we're on teams. Some people from our school are there, some people from the other school are there. And this girl from Dallas, that's what theirs is called, she was chipping away at her rock. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm chipping away at this rock and I'm getting rock shavings onto my face. She was literally putting rock shavings on her face. And I'm like, why are you doing that? She's like, well, it's fun. So then, I'm like, oh, I'll start doing that. And because the other kids from that school had, like, those black marks, sometimes football players have them on. And we were making them with rock shavings, and it kind of looked ugly. But it's just so addicting, actually. See? If you see the lighter brown stuff, that's the rock shavings that we put on our face. And that's not really bad, but it's just like very embarrassing. Not really, but that's one confession. Number 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in order from not so bad to really, really bad. So second one, it's not as bad. Let's see. What is a very good confession I have? Oh, okay, now I have it. So, this is kind of embarrassing, but it's not really. I seriously have an addiction to reading. And people think that I'm a laid-back, funny, not really smart girl. I am smart. I'm actually very smart. Not just like, yeah, I'm good at school. I'm seriously very smart. I get A's on all of my report cards, like 8+ and A's. The worst score I've gotten on a test was 2 wrong. And people think that because I never show them my tests. And seriously, I have tons of books. I have 3 shelves. Seriously, like full of books. See, I have this book. I have tons of books. I'm not even going to take them out because it'll make a big mess. But my favorite book that I've always been reading is In a Glass Grimly. It's such a good book, and it's a grim book, and there's a lot of dying, there's a lot of killing with goblins and hell, and it's just like crazy. But it's really good, it's really long, and it's so good. I love long books, like, hold on, yeah, like this book, I finished in 5 minutes. Not kidding. I'm a fast reader. And I seriously, I think I have 104 books because I just addicted. I collect them every day. Like, seriously, I love them. And I secretly, like, we have a library kind of in our classroom, like, just like 3 rows of books. And I seriously take the home books and I keep them. And I just do that because I have an addiction to reading. Number 3. I have an addiction for my friends to come over every day. I seriously, because I have neighbors, a lot of neighbors. I have 2 neighbors up the back. You might have seen some of them in my videos. I have a girl neighbor down the street. I have Katie up the street. I have Jillian used to be my neighbor, but now those two cute little kids live in there. But seriously, I call, like, Jillian, who slept over. We were talking at recess, though. But seriously, I love when I have sleepovers on a Friday or when somebody comes over because I'm just, like, so lonely. Okay, now time to break down. Allie, stop it. Stop it. You're not lonely. Breakdown time. That's why I made my nails black, because I'm a goth. No, I'm not. See, I'm wearing a unicorn shirt right now. Rainbow Dash. Ding dong. Okay, that was very racist. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. 3. They did stuffed animals. Beanie Babies. I love Beanie Babies. They're like my favorite. They're so adorable. This one's my favorite. I just love Beanie Babies because... And I even had one of my dog. His name is Jake. My dog's name is Jake. It's crazy. But I love them, and I just collect them all the time. I have so much more. And my friend Celia, every year for my birthday, she always gets me these big ones. She started it last year. She got me a big fat unicorn. You saw that in the Trendy Tiffany show if you watched it. I love this one. It's so huggable, and I just love it so much. I sleep with it. I have this. I got when I was a baby. I have this one. I have this one. Oh, okay. This one fell. Doesn't really matter, though. Yeah, I have a really big addiction to collecting, like, stuffed animals. Like, this is my only pillow pet, but they're so comfy and everything, and I just love pillows, and I love sleeping. Seriously, every day when I wake up in the morning, I just, like, fall back asleep. And my mom had to wake me up. Then I fall back asleep. Like, somebody had to literally drag me out of my bed. One time, I fell out of my bed. I hit a wooden thing. I got a black eye. I woke up on the floor. I didn't even notice it. I woke up at, like, 9. Because I was little. And I woke up, I'm like, it's a normal day. And I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I have a black eye. That's probably why I woke up on the floor. No dirt. If you fell on the floor, I'm pretty sure you would get a black eye. But it was kind of weird. I sleep through anything. Like, you can yell in my face. People drew on my face before. Like, my face was all black with black marker before, and I never even woke up. So yeah, I'm a good sleeper. I love it. I love sleeping. It's just my favorite thing ever. 4. I love ice cream. Everybody does, but I have an addiction. My mom has to get either popsicles or ice cream. I have popsicles and ice cream downstairs. Number 5. I have an addiction to Dunkin' Donuts. What can I say? Jillian actually just texted me and said, do you want a colada before she comes over? I'm like, yeah, girl, you know that's my thing. And I love it because I never get it, but I love it because everybody knows it because I love donuts. I love culottes. I love culottes. And, you know, I never went to Starbucks before. I never, ever went to Starbucks in my life. And I'm like, Mom, we have to go. And she's like, well, definitely we should go because my mom said yes to anything. Like, she's so nice. But I wish I can go to Starbucks because everybody does. And again, I'm a loner, but I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out. Anyways, I really love Dunkin' Donuts. Dee Dee's my thing. I love you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, I love you. Dee Dee, I love you. Definitely not. We're not. Number 6. I really, seriously, I love laughing. Laughing is just my favorite thing because I make people laugh. And I just love it. That's it. Number 7. I am addicted to selfies because selfies are just so much fun to take. I have Vitrika, I have Flipagram, I have Instagram. I have so many followers. I have so many things. By the way, my name's Smurf_Allie. Do not ask why it's Smurf_Allie. It's an inside joke with me and my friend. But, I just love Instagram. I love selfies. I go on Instagram 24/7. Because I'm not allowed to have a stinking Facebook. I mean, like, my mom's like, oh, well, you can't have a Facebook because murderers will come and get you. Mom, that's like so freaking the 40s. But there was no Instagram in the 40s. Mom, I don't care, okay? My mom doesn't even have an iPhone. Why am I complaining about my mom? I'm sorry, guys. I complain a lot to you guys. Well, we're running out of time. This video is getting way too long. Way too long. Way too long. Way too long. Well, I love you all. And, you guys are the best. You guys. You right there. Looking at me. Looking at me. You're looking at me. You're looking at me. But I know I only get like 20 views for the most. But please, just give me more followers. Because I really need it. But anyways, those were only 7 confessions, but you still got a lot. And those were actually the worst confessions I ever had in my life. That's pretty much it. So, I love you guys. And see you later. Yeah.